Hi, my name is Chanel and I'm a student PTA, and today I will be demonstrating the proper way how to don and doff a sterile glove. When using a sterile glove, we want to use this in our population that is immune compromised, that are prone to infection. As creating a sterile environment, we are creating an environment that is absence of microorganisms. As in clean, we're minimizing microorganisms. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is that I'm going to make sure that my table is at the right height that it's supposed to be. Your table is supposed to be at your waist as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my hand sanitizer and get my hands all nice and clean. And now I'm going to go ahead and clean my area that I will be using today. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my paper towel and get that area nice and clean.
All right, thank you.
Now that that area is nice and clean, I'm going to go ahead and dispose of my paper towel. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean my hands once again using my hand sanitizer. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my sterile glove, and I'm going to check two things on here. First, I'm going to make sure that it's completely sealed, everything is intact, has not been tampered with, and I'm going to go ahead and check the expiration date. Expiration date is November 1st, 2022, and this is actually good for 3 years, so it's still valid. So now I'm going to go ahead and open up my sterile glove, and I'm going to make sure that I open it up away from me and let it fall onto the table. Now that my glove is on the table, I'm going to go ahead and carefully open it up, making sure that I do not touch the inside of my glove. Now I'm going to carefully go ahead and place my hands on the border, touching like 1/2 inch, and completely opening up my gloves. Now that I have that open, I'm now going to go ahead and place my hands on the inner portion to get my first glove on. It might take a little while to get your gloves on, but that's okay. Just go ahead and take your time, making sure that you're not touching the outside and you're only touching the inside of your glove. Now that my first glove is on, I'm now going to go ahead and get my other glove on, and it's okay for me to touch my glove with my sterile hand, as sterile and sterile is okay. So I can also use this other hand here to pinch this portion of the glove, which is also considered the inside. And then I can go and place my hands under to get my glove lifted. And then I can go ahead and get that portion on. Make sure to be very careful that your hand is only touching the outside and it doesn't touch the inside of your glove. Now I can actually use this glove, like I mentioned, to go ahead and fix my hands in my glove as I'm touching sterile and sterile. Go ahead and shimmy my hands in there to get my gloves all the way in. My hands are still only coming in contact with the outside and not touching the inside of my glove. Now that my gloves is completely on, I'm now going to go ahead and take it off by pinching the middle of my glove and pulling it off. Crumble it in my hands, going under. And I'll drop that on my paper and crumble it up. That's the proper way how to don and doff a sterile glove.